Sanctioned Russian oil is slipping through the cracks, and it's heading straight for your gas pump, your wallet, and your future. This isn't just a story about oil or Russia. It's about you, your money, your country, and the hidden deals that could change everything you thought you knew about the world. Buckle up, because what I'm about to tell you is a wake-up call you can't ignore. Right now, as you're watching this, billions of dollars in Russian oil are sneaking past sanctions like a thief in the night. You might think, sanctions? That's just politics. Every time you fill up your car, buy groceries, or pay your heating bill, you're caught in this web. And no one is telling you the full truth. So let's break it down together, like I'm explaining it to a friend. Here's the deal. Russia's been hit with some of the toughest sanctions in history because of the war in Ukraine. The West said, no more Russian oil. We're cutting you off. Sounds great, right? Like we're standing up for what's right. But here's the gut punch. Those sanctions? They're not working the way you think. Russian oil is still flowing to places you'd never expect. And it's driving up prices everywhere, including right here at home. Your gas prices? Your grocery bills? They're tied to this mess. And what's worse, some countries, even ones we call allies, are helping Russia pull this off. This isn't just about oil. It's about power. It's about who controls what you pay, what you drive, and how you live. And right now, the system is rigged against you.
Vladimir Putin has responded to fresh penalties imposed on Russia by the US, vowing his country will not bow to international pressure. The Trump administration sanctioned the country's two biggest oil companies, claiming the Kremlin is not seriously acting in the peace process on the Ukraine war.
Let's get to the facts. After Russia invaded Ukraine in 2022, the US, Europe, and others slapped sanctions on Russian oil to choke their war machine. The idea was simple: cut off their money, stop the war. But here's where it gets messy. Russia's not just sitting there crying about it. They've found loopholes, big ones. They're selling oil to countries like China, India, and even some in Europe through backdoor deals and shady middlemen. And get this, Russia's making more money now than before the sanctions. In 2024 alone, their oil revenue hit record highs. How? Because they're smarter than the sanctions. Picture this. Russia's like a kid banned from the candy store. So what do? They sneak in through the back door, trade candy with their friends, and walk away with a bigger stash than ever. That's what's happening with their oil. They're using shadow fleets. These are old, sketchy tankers that don't follow the rules. They turn off their trackers, hide their cargo, and slip into ports under the radar. And countries like China and India? They're buying it up like it's a Black Friday sale. But here's where it gets worse. It's not just Russia playing this game. Other countries, some of them our so-called friends, are in on it. Take India, for example. They're buying Russian oil at a discount, refining it, and then selling it to us in the West as clean fuel. You heard that right. The gas in your car? It might have started as sanctioned Russian oil, laundered through another country. And Europe? They're still buying Russian gas through pipelines, pretending it's not the same thing. It's like catching your friends stealing cookies, but they say, it's fine, I baked them myself. What no one is telling you is this. The global oil market is like a giant shell game. Everyone's moving the pieces around, hiding where the oil really comes from. And who pays the price? You do. Every time oil prices spike, every time inflation hits, it's because of these sneaky deals. Your grocery bill's up 20%? Your heating costs doubled? This is why. Now, let's make this personal. You're working hard, trying to pay your bills, maybe save a little for your kids or a vacation. But every time you turn around, prices are climbing. Gas is $4, $5, maybe $6 a gallon where you live. Food's more expensive. Everything's more expensive. And while you're struggling, Russia's raking in billions, and other countries are cashing in on their oil. This isn't just unfair, it's a betrayal. The system that's supposed to protect you, to keep prices stable, to stand up for what's right, it's failing you. And here's what makes my blood boil. The leaders who promised these sanctions would work? They're either clueless or complicit. They're letting Russia dodge the rules while you're stuck paying the price. And the worst part? They're not even talking about it. You won't hear this on the evening news. They don't want you to know how deep this goes. Now, this changes everything. This isn't just about oil prices or Russia. It's about a world where the rules don't apply to the powerful. If Russia can dodge sanctions this easily, what else are they getting away with? And what about the countries helping them? Are they really our allies? This is a wake-up call. The global system, the one that decides what you pay, how you live, and what your future looks like, is broken. And it's not just Russia. It's everyone playing this game while you're left in the dark. Think about it. If we can't trust the system to enforce sanctions, how can we trust it to protect our jobs, our security, our freedom? This is about more than oil. It's about who's really in control, and it's not you or me.